Last year, Vice News met up with the mayor of Rutland, Vermont, after he pledged to open his small town to refugees from Syria, a decision that didn't sit well with a lot of his constituents.
This is the right thing to do. If it costs me the job, it costs me the job. And I'm saying that sincerely.
That's exactly what happened. Josh Hersh went back to Rutland on Monday for the mayor's last day in office.
Chris Louras says he never saw it coming. A few months ago, he was a brash, confident small-town mayor, bent on bringing Syrian refugees to his struggling city.
Perfect. Here, and that's for you. That's fiscal year 16.
Last week, in his fifth re-election campaign as mayor, he got just 34% of the vote.
I got crushed. I got my ass kicked.
What happened?
Go ask 2,700 people walking on the street what happened. I don't know. I don't know what.
Over the past year, Louras, who calls himself a conservative, had described the resettlement cause as both a moral imperative and a key step in revitalizing Rutland's dwindling economy. But locally, opponents felt blindsided. They worried that refugees might bring an influx of crime and accused Louras of crafting the policy in private, something he acknowledges doing, at least at first.
During the campaign, I had a little bit of an epiphany and recognized that, this election really was a referendum on refugee resettlement.
You denied it to yourself.
I denied it to myself.
Did you believe a few months ago that you would be able to convince people here that what you're doing was the right thing?
Yeah, I thought they were convinced. I really, really believed that the support in the community dwarfed the opposition, that it was just a vocal minority.
After the State Department approved Rutland as a resettlement site last September, 2 families of Syrians did make it to town. But with the election of Donald Trump, the plan to bring 23 more families, 100 people in total, is all but dead. Some residents say Louras' loss was about more than just refugees. He picked a fight with the firefighters union over a departmental restructuring, and some felt he'd lost touch with the mood of the city.
Do you think that it's possible you did too much national press, that you got too big of a profile?
It wasn't my goddamn fault.
Well, you said yes.
We were in the national spotlight. And generally, when you're being watched, you tend to do the right thing.
Was that part of your motivation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you worried about towns like Rutland?
Every small post-industrial community from Ohio to Maine, those post-industrial communities that have embraced new Americans, refugees and immigrants, are the ones that are thriving and the ones whose future is bright. Whereas communities like Rutland in 2017, our stock is falling.
Louras says refugee advocates hoping for advice on how to move forward should look elsewhere.
They're looking to you and saying, first of all, what's the lesson of your loss?
Okay,
and second of all, what can you tell us about how to make those changes?
If a five-time incumbent, who for the last 2 elections got nearly 60% of the vote, if I couldn't figure it out here, I sure as shit can't figure it out for the state of Vermont or for the United States of America. You got to find somebody else that has those answers, because I ain't that cat.
Does that mean it wasn't the right thing to do for the
community?
community?
No, it was absolutely the right thing to do for this community. It was the right thing to do for those families. And it was the right thing to do for myself.
Why?
I still got to wake up in the morning and look myself in the mirror. And when I saw there was an opportunity to change the lives of families who were fleeing war and devastation, that I had a moral obligation to do whatever I could to make that happen. And I did, and I'm good with it. So now I get to clean out my office. Bye.